Yo, what is up? Today we are back with a different sort of video, which is gonna be mostly about how I am using Claude Code for the better good or the better sake of my business and moving forward. And I wanted to talk about how people get sucked into this bubble of wasting your time with it instead of actually doing something productive with it. And that is so many that has been just sucked into it, me myself included recently. And the reason why I say all of this is because outside looking in, you can see a lot of people, especially on social media, Instagram, people posting me and the business, or me and my business partner locking in with Claude Code, building this and that. Like everyone's just gaslighting it almost. Not gaslighting it, but just gassing it up, and making it look so dope on the outside looking in. But in reality, wasn't the whole point of AI and you building stuff out for you to essentially just put yourself a bit more out of the business instead of yourself inside and need to literally build a realm around yourself and control it at all times? The whole point of you having a outsourced system is for you to take one step back instead of one step forward. So essentially, what people are missing here is the fact that you are just derailing yourself from the reality that you once had in your mind, and now you're essentially just wasting your time with noise, because most of the things that you are doing is just noise. It doesn't move you forward. It just either stagnates you or it moves you backwards. So what I've done is the last couple of days, I've gotten into Claude Code, but for the better sake. And the reason I say that is because I built a CRM, basically a CRM that we're going to give out to our clients, a whole CRM which has Slack workspace, so you can just click that in the bottle. I'm actually going to show you the whole thing afterwards, actually, but it's a CRM that I can give out to my clients and they can just use it, and they don't need to have all of these other things going around like ads tracking. They don't need to have all of this IG CRM, like a lot of just noise or different sort of sites they need to go into daily. They can just all have it inside this one. And when I make code and I fix this site constantly and make updates to it, they also get that update like this. So essentially, it isn't a waste of time. So what you really want to do with Claude Code in the first place is outsourcing stuff. Okay, that's basics. But what I mean is that you want to have something that either makes you more money, because let's face the reality, let's face the elephant in the room. Most people just want to make more money. That's how the world works. Number two, you also want to get your clients to get more clients, but also make your clients get results for their new clients or their current clients. And by you having a site like this where you're essentially just outsourcing it and having everything inside one place at all times, you have such good clarity on what you have to do, where you have everything, and how you take steps forward. So I'm going to now show you this site just for you to realize what I'm talking about here. And this is what it looks like, right? So here you can see on the left, you can see a bunch of stuff. You can see dashboard, pipeline, clients, content, brand, outreach, ads tracking, Claude tools, school training, Slack workspace. And essentially when you join in, or when I join in, WhatsApp Legend, here it's going to say hi, and then the client's name. Here you can see these are all like not numbers of mine, so don't think too much about it. Like revenue, active clients, new clients, ad spend, leads, CPL, ROAS, IG followers, TikTok followers, YouTube subs. And then when you scroll down, you have this tracker showing how your growth is working. Same with this, same here, and same here. And then you can just edit it down here. You have the pipeline where you can get new leads, put them into each category. Clients, these are not my clients, so don't think too much about it again. You can then track status. You have content. Here you can have your competitors. So let's say your competitor is Alex Hermoso or Imagachi. First of all, you're doing something right. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something right. But you can add them here, and then it essentially will say their competitor's name, platform they're using, content style, key takeaways, and links to their content. Then you have brand, your brand voice, tone, language, themes, name, age, basically everything you need to know in terms of your avatar and brand voice in order for you to actually tell Claude in the first place, yo, make content for me that is matching my brand voice and target avatar. Then you have outreach, literally total followers, new followers, qualified followers, ad spend, everything you need in order for you to see the metrics. Same with ads tracker, where it is ad spend, clicks, like literally every single metric you need to see in order for you to realize that, yo, am I doing something right or am I just fully doing something wrong? Then you have Claude tools. When you click this, you get sent to Claude and specific frameworks, school training, and Slack workspace. So essentially what you're seeing is what good, I'm not going to say cost efficient, but what good timing and valuable timing is going to get you if you're actually building something for the greater good. And in this scenario, I'm literally building something that is going to put me in a better state in terms of where do I have my information and how do I go about it. And same with our clients. It's just going to give us a bit, not a bit more, but essentially a whole new realm of what we actually can achieve. And just by you building something out that is actually going to help you out, you're set for success long term, but also short term. But here comes also the part where, sure, you can go on claudecode and you need to actually just, troll around it for a bit in order to understand what it's all about. That's completely fine. And if you're one of those people that is like, oh, I really want the security guarantees, I want to have things set up so it doesn't, troll around or discard my PC or whatever it does, stop thinking about that. I was that person myself, but this is literally a timing where you need to, either, what is like a way to putting it, do or die, essentially. AI will never be worse than it is right now. So like claudecode, like OpenAI, like all of these sites that you're seeing, OpenClaw, all of these tools will not be worse than they are today. So tomorrow they will be better. The day after they will be better. And if you've been on Claude, you'll constantly see how you need to refresh your site because they're coming with updates constantly. So if you don't get into this, start learning it, so you then can use it for the better good for your business and what you're trying to do, then you're simply just going to be left out. And also what Alex Moses said, you need to outsource yourself and the things in your business, whether you like it or not, because essentially either you will outsource it or other people. So whether you put yourself out of your business and making it run better, smoothly, all of that, you will then get taken out of your business anyway. So essentially you need to get into this, learn it, basics, and just understanding how it works, because it will help you out if you understand it. So that's just a reality, and I've come to that conclusion myself. I didn't want to jump into AI and like be one of those people like, oh, you need AI of that. You do need it in terms of the basics. Yeah, like you literally do need it in terms of outsourcing and actually getting back your time in terms of what you're trying to do. So one thing should be said though, on the other hand, is that you need also to have a creative spark. Like you need to have, when it comes to your content, you need to understand what you are doing, and AI can't really teach you that because it doesn't have emotions. So whether I talk to my business partner or I talk to someone else, AI can't really tell me how I can go about a conversation that let's say I'm talking about a client that is having a roadblock. Like my AI can't really tell me what steps I should take in order for that client to understand and get over that hurdle. And the reason is, as said, they don't have emotions. Sure, you can look at the metrics and let AI tell you the metrics, but what does metrics do when it comes to human emotions and also having to persuade someone in this scenario? So yeah, AI can do a lot of cool stuff, and I'm using it for the greater good, and you should also do that too. But as well, there's a fine margin between doing something that is actually helping you out, or is it just noise and essentially just wasting your time? Like, is it making you more money? Is it helping your clients? If no, what are you currently like? How is it helping you then? It's just a waste of time. It's noise. It's another one on the list. So yeah, that's that. I think if it comes to, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say now, to be honest. I don't know if I'm probably just gonna cut the video because I'm just yapping at this point. And I'm obviously not gonna cut that out because that is what non-scripting videos looks like. And I think people realize this is what YouTube and Instagram and all of these other sites want you to do. They want you to be authentic. They want you to share the ups and downs and all of that, what comes with it. And right now I'm sharing everything without editing stuff or parts out. Or I needed to edit out the part where I'm literally getting distracted, or someone just knocking on my door and just cutting my flow in this video. I needed to cut that out though. But yeah, other than that, be authentic, and be yourself on the internet. I want to end it at this. What I said to my business partner as well, when it comes to content, this is what's currently going on in the space, right? Before it was you wanted to have the backside of your business, like the things that people don't see. You wanted to just have it just working. Like, it didn't need to be cool, it didn't need to be sick, it didn't need to be giving you a lot of metrics, it didn't need to do a lot of stuff. Like, you just wanted to have it running, and that's it. And the front side needed to look cool. Like, you needed to have cool edits, you needed to have overlays, b-rolls, everything needed to look slick and cool. And then when people first came through your funnel, your pipeline, then it didn't really matter. You just needed to get the money and get them some results, and that was it. Now that is fully turned. Your backside, your system needs to look like a fully operating machine. Like, it needs to be oiled down to the guts, basically. It needs to run 24/7, and it needs to be fully, operative. Like, you need to just have it sorted out at all times. And then your front end, your top of funnel, your content doesn't need to be edited at all. You can simply pick up this camera, start talking to it, literally like I did, switch the camera or rotate it, and people can see what you're doing, and then rotate it back and keep talking. You need to put any overlays here, cool edits here, or any overlays or b-rolls here. You simply talk to your camera, you speak to it like it's your friend, and then you move on. Like I also did in this video. I started just talking rubbish. I started yapping just bullshit, and I realized that, and that is when I like, what's my message here? Like, am I just yapping shit, or what's going on? And I realized that. So then I started all over again, and I kept going like it was a friend or my business partner I'm talking to. And on that note, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Go follow me on Instagram, because I'm sharing all of this stuff on there as well, about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And I'm also gonna do it on here moving forward, as I've done previously. So see you guys in the next video.